thanks to somebody on Reddit, they did an excellent breakdown of this whole situation. I received a lot of questions about whether I could give a full breakdown that's a little more detailed than my video. So until I can get a summation video when this is all over done, this will be the replacement for that. Anyone from Katie's audience, anyone out there that doesn't have a full kind of understanding of everything, I'm going to go ahead and read you this. It's done by Cheesy Potatoes, I think, or maybe, no, it's done by Dolly on Reddit. Great job doing this. It's very impressive. It has a lot of links and a lot of evidence in it. So this will be my full response to Katie for lying about a lot of the stuff that came out the other day. And this way, there's evidence, receipts, and a resource. The link to this is in the description. If there is any super chats or anything that comes in, I won't be reading them until after this. So let's get this finished. This is going to be a long one, says the writer of this, the author. Katie started off writing for Pathos. Originally, she wrote about her son's medical condition. Then she became an atheist and joined the YouTube circles. At some point, she started reporting, and they put it in quotations, and I use that term loosely, says the author, on reality TV. While Katie was in her atheist phase, a YouTuber named Steve McCrae, I've probably fudged that name, so apologies, invited her to his channel to stream. Well, Kyle Curtis did. You know, we'll correct things as we go. Steve and Kyle's channel had Kyle and Katie on. Shortly after, Steve's YouTube partner, Kyle, kicked Steve off the channel and stole $60,000, and that's estimated. A lot of people think it's more, and I do too, and ran. Katie believed Kyle. And the reason why people expected Katie not to believe Kyle is because there was a admission that was recorded where Kyle admitted to stealing the channel and not paying Steve. That's why people were surprised Katie wouldn't believe, or would still believe Kyle after seeing the admission on video. Steve sued Kyle and got the YouTube channel back. The judge ordered it back. He's just waiting for that order to go through. Katie accused Steve of that kind of harassment. There are screenshots of this conversation that would eventually lead her to accuse Steve of this, and they are talking about a porn star's breast. I will add when I can. I've shown that in my previous video, Versus Mode, if you want to see that evidence after this. Katie then retracted her accusation and her defense of Kyle in an apology video, which she later removed. Steve tried to use the apology video and was hit with a copyright strike. Katie started her accusations again. That's very important. All Steve did was re-upload the video because she took it down. She struck him down and then started accusing again. Okay. Fast forward to Amber. Katie releases the audio and she gains a boatload of subscribers overnight. Cue Katie's ego, enter Leslie Bass. Apparently, Katie cannot stand sharing subs or having healthy competition. They were having small arguments. Honestly, there's too many to say, but again, I'll upload screenshots where I can once I find them, but nothing massive, and Leslie forgave her a few times. I will, when I pull up evidence and screenshots, I'm going to
happy and agitated.
Do it like this because it will protect my channel in case a link pops up something.
Sometimes when I'm getting people yelling at me, but I would never call people disgusting or rude or mean or anything like that.
Leslie Bass is disgusting for putting that out, and I can't believe she would even entertain that as an option and like mock him. He's mentally ill.
And Kim, do not tell people to STFU in my chat at all.
Shut the fuck up, Leslie.
I see you guys screaming at me. It's okay if I got some names wrong. Don't be rude to me in the chat.
Okay, now that was from Unveiling the Mask of Katie Joyless YouTube channel, just to source it correctly for you. I just want to make sure I give the sources so you can find them. Once again, link to this entire thing is in the About section of this video for anyone that wants to reread it and go through it a little more. Fast forward to, okay, read that. Apparently, Katie cannot stand sharing subs. Enter Matt the Rat Bear. And if this does seem, you know, sided against somebody, that's the authors putting that in. Matt is interviewed by Katie. Leslie then gets in contact with him and does the same. Why, I do not know, because he is vile in his word is worth nothing according to the author. Katie gets mad at Leslie, and they start fighting again. He was my best friend first. She did say that, and if you want to watch this, you can. I don't find this part worth sourcing, so... Okay, here's where it gets fuzzy for me anyway. So TMZ buys the audio. Now, this is a claim by the author. I don't think that... A lot of people disagree, but a lot of people do agree, and that's why I'm letting you know. Katie says that she didn't sell it, but she did and admits it here. And I've watched this video, and I don't hear her admit to it there, but it could be a matter of opinion. So I'll let you go there and by following the link in the About section if you want to make up your mind about that. Because whether she sold the audio or not, I don't see a bad thing about it other than if she lied about it, and that'll be up to your opinion. So I'm not going to go there. During this debacle, Katie and a hatter by the name of Rao, I don't know how to say that, started to do that to each other. Katie released full names, addresses, and etc. Rao just released info that was already available from KJ's Instagram. Bar details about Katie's house. Rao says she put it in someone else's name in case people use her, Taddy, and Amber. Here is the screenshots, and I can't show you that because I don't want to show you that. Katie admits that Rao and Ashley are her sources, and I nearly die of laughter. So let's hear that because then you'll find out a little bit of an admission on where sources are. Here it is. I know. I learned recently Amber gave $8,000 for a deal. And it went bust, which is why she got the machete and the ring cams in her house. What? I didn't think I could be shocked anymore. That wouldn't surprise me. So she didn't get the coke? No. Wow. Okay. Oh, what did I just read? This story gets crazier every second. My goodness. And so at this point, some of Katie's mods start jumping ship, leaving her channel, namely Kendra and Brittany. KJ starts doing Instagram live videos. I'll record them and upload them when my SO isn't snoring. Sorry. Katie uploads a live stream where she goes off on Leslie because, and I quote, Matt was my best friend first, boo-hoo. She sounded like a ding-dong and rightly got dragged for it, link to it. The KJ versus LB, the Katie Joy versus Leslie Bass division intensifies. Steve does a rant, and she links to it. I don't know how to do the fancy links, she says. Teen Mom Shade Room uploads a video to YouTube stating why she and the community have issues with Katie Joy. You've probably seen that. If you have not, link in the About section to the article where you can watch it. LB, Leslie Bath, and Steve, seeing the tides turn and Katie Joy becoming a lot more vicious, plan to host a stream together on Leslie's channel. And they let this be known to the community. Then Leslie's channel is promptly shut down because Katie sent trolls to mass report Leslie's channel. And I already looked at this. There is evidence of this. Immediately, Leslie makes the claim, please retweet. My channel has been shut down due to Katie lying to her followers and having them mass report my videos. Not only is she messing with me, but this affects my kids, and I've told people not to attack her. She specifically told her people to report my channel. On Twitter, Katie says, I don't know why I'm being accused of a channel being taken down. This channel is up. All the videos are accessible. Her channel is up, but she can't do anything on it. YouTube suspended her. Her channel is under review. While it remains there, she cannot upload or live stream. Meanwhile, Katie is making videos and live streaming, making her money. She's effectively stopped Leslie from making any money for now. And she stopped Leslie from having Steve on and letting Leslie's channel consists of a similar audience as Katie. She knew the damage it would do if Steve talked on Leslie's channel. And when Leslie gets back, I think that's the first thing they'll probably do. Now, Katie makes the claim that Leslie accused her of this. I don't think she did personally. I know she was giving an opinion, but that's up to you to decide. Katie says, I was talking about Steve, not her, as in Go Strike Steve's channel. I have nothing against her videos at all. Steve has made 17 videos about me. That number is not right, by the way. Maybe it is now, but when it was said, it wasn't. I said I wish her the best and wanted her to do well. I didn't report anything. I talked about Steve, who has made 17 videos about me, but not her. This is her defense on Twitter to people that follow her so she can lie and get them to think she didn't tell people to strike Leslie. I wasn't telling anyone to mass report anything. I said to do whatever, but YouTube isn't stopping his targeted harassment of me. And by the way, YouTube finally responded to her and told her that YouTube isn't going to suspend people that do commentary that goes against Katie, because that's what the platform is for, and it's legal. Legal. L-E-G-A-L. Legal. Then Katie does this post, which states right here, since the video was uploaded, I have received threats. I've been accused of crimes. Others are accusing me of defrauding Medicaid due to my son. None of it is warranted. All the accusations are patently false. Personal attacks are bullying and harassment. Maybe, but not the criticism against you or the evidence against you or people's opinions against you. Please report videos you see that directly target me by other creators. Therefore, yes, she did target Steve and Leslie, and tell her audience to go report them, because at this time, I only found 3 channels talking about Katie, Steve, Leslie, and another channel. So yes, that's evidence that's good evidence that was put here in this article, and that came from this link if you want to go there in the description after the stream. YouTuber UNIRocktv gets involved. He reports on drama in the YouTube community. I do, thank you. And Leslie Bass, Steve, and Brittany, the ex-mod, stream a video that is taken down after being struck by Katie for defamation, and there's evidence to it. The other mod that jumped, Kendra, comes out after Katie claims the messages were doctored. She never tried to mass strike LB. The screenshots of the messiness. We'll go ahead and pull those up just to be thorough here, I suppose. So this is Katie saying, good riddance to MS, bad eyebrows. Hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving with your family. Do you have trolls that can mass report? No, I don't even know how that would work. Lol, oh well. Just a little Canadian gal who supports you. No internet genius or anything. Lol. This is Katie in the DMs asking someone directly to mass report people, just so you can see it. And this is why Katie gets so much pushback from people in the YouTube community. Every creator knows how horrible it is to have your channel disabled when you didn't even do anything wrong, and that's what Katie did to Leslie. Okay. Katie threatens to quit. Help me, says the author. P-Gate happens, and Katie promptly named, quote, without a bathroom door. She peed on Instagram Live and then didn't wash her hands. It was heard around the world. One of my personal nightmares was lived, says the author. I'll upload a vid once the noisy blank besides me stops snoring. Here's a link to the tweet. I don't know if that's allowed, but it's all I got. Then the teen mom Twitterverse implodes. It gets pretty serious here. Let me shrink this in. There we go. The teen mom Twitterverse implodes. It gets pretty serious here. One of Leslie's mods is her sister Flossie. One of Leslie's mods is her sister, named Flossie. That's a better sentence for me. Okay. Flossie's son is very ill. Sadly, he passes on Tuesday, I believe. I'm still disgusted even reading these messages, but here, somebody leaks a video on YouTube by making it public by accident. This was supposed to be sat on until the funeral was over and the family had time to grieve. The messages are released. I'm not showing them. I'll talk about them after this. Leslie and Flossie are aware of the DMs, but Flossie doesn't know that they've been released. Steve makes a post on Facebook. He was in Twitter jail because of defamation claims from Katie, and does an ELA analysis on the DMs. I'll talk about that later. Steve and UNIRock stream on YouTube about the released DMs. UNIRock invites Katie on to hear her side and try to conclude whether they are fake, as Katie says, or real, as the rest of the world believes. Although I would happily be wrong if they are fake, because I don't want to believe somebody could be so callous. I agree with you, author. By the way, great article. Katie declines in her usual I'm going to block you fashion, says that Uni has it out for her and it wouldn't be fair. They link a screenshot there, but then I think she links to my video. I think it's the right one. It is a cluster truck, though. Trying not to curse on YouTube. They monetize us for it. In the YouTube stream, Uni says the only way to find out if the DMs are real is to have the source click through the message to KJ. I will get this after I read it. Thank you. On Facebook to make sure it's not a sock account. Katie deletes her Facebook, and everything goes to shit once more. Word gets out, Uni says that's pretty shady, questions why she would do that if the DMs are fake like she's claiming. Katie claims that the messages are made in an app, uploads several pictures to prove this. Why does she deactivate the Facebook account if they are made in an app? Katie's not a good liar, according to the author. Katie is caught lying in tweets about Flossie, or Crystal in tweets here. I'm not going to show this stuff. Like I said, link in the About section so that you can go through everything yourself. People are tired of the lies, obviously. The tides turn even more. So at this point, everyone is waiting out of respect for Flossie and her son. The source may or may not come out after the funeral is over. No one knows. Katie has changed her Twitter handle and blocked everyone to bar her echo chamber. Some dude took over her previous handle and seems pretty chill. He's having a lot of fun with the mentions and has started contributing. I think that's it. There's a load of Instagram lives, some of which can be found on this channel. And if you are watching this on the replay or you're in my audience and you are a fan of Katie, these Instagram lives will be very important to you at this link because that's where a lot of this stuff happened. If she doesn't do it on YouTube, you're not going to see it. And then she can ask for more. She can be a kind of a different person and, make some accusations and lie without an issue. And you'll find that here if you watch it. And her husband called everybody blank on her live. He seems like a peach. That's all I have. If anyone has any additional info or screenshots that I missed, I would be grateful because, as I said, I'm blocked. Hashtag blocked by Katie Joy. Seriously, look that up. It's funny AF. I hope I covered the sensitive issues okay. If anyone sees anything wrong, let me know. That's a tough subject. I wouldn't mean to be insensitive on purpose. So yeah, if anyone knows a good remedy for insomnia, hit me up. Now, this is on a Reddit that is formed after all this happened. It's the WOACB Reddit. I urge all of you to go subscribe to this Reddit. I'm joining it right now. I'll talk to you in there if you join it. This is pretty awesome. I never thought I'd find anything about this on Reddit. It's already on Twitter and Facebook and other networks, so I was a little bit surprised, and there's a lot of stuff on Reddit. Literally, I could go for a long time tonight and just go down all this stuff on Reddit, but I'm not going to. Like I said, I've received a lot of requests from people to send them back emails explaining certain things or to send them back a summation, and I thought to myself, hey, tonight's calm, not much going on, perfect night for a summation, and to get caught up on things until new developments happen. That way, maybe tomorrow we can go back to streaming some other stuff, because it's been a roller coaster, has it not? But most of all, I want to thank Dolly Nee on Reddit, because she did such a good job in putting this together, linking things, and I wanted to give her a little bit of attention, because if you do go join this Reddit, and then if you leave her a message and let her know, you could probably send her screenshots or things that she needs for this article, because on Reddit, she can go back and edit this and put in more screenshots or fix something if she feels like, which I think it's damn good up to now, but if she did get more details, more evidence, more links, she could add them in, and this would be, in my opinion, a great resource, because it doesn't add too many of the small things, but it doesn't miss too many of the big things to be effective for anyone that watches Katie, who's been brainwashed into thinking that the only truth you're going to find is from Katie. I think if they stumbled upon this, that they would have enough information to know whether they want to keep watching Katie or not. That's their choice. I'm not for cancel culture. I think it should be up to each individual person how they react to what they read, okay? So I don't think someone should be canceled because of a crowd. I don't think they should try to go with the crowd in canceling someone. I think it should be an individual decision on each person. But when people that are watching Katie or when people that are watching a specific YouTuber, these issues arise and that YouTuber decides to start lying. In my opinion, having a resource like this with screenshots, because, I mean, you ever try to go to Twitter to look for something that you want to find on this situation, it's flooded. It takes forever. If you ever try to go to Instagram to watch something, you can't find it. So then you're going to have to go onto YouTube and find a backup channel. And there are channels trying to back up all the Instagrams, but they've only gotten, like, some of them are missing certain ones. Anyway, my point before I move on is that this is probably one of the best resources to give to a new Katie viewer that wants to understand things, that wants to see the evidence, and that wants to be able to have some proof whether Katie's lied to them or not. So I'm asking you one more thing, and I know I've asked you a lot already, but I'm sorry. If you bump into a Katie viewer or to someone from the communities involved who don't know what's going on, this, in my opinion, is the easy first way to get them, up to date. That's just my opinion, though. Now, I do need to read the super chats, and then let's talk about the DMs, because we've been fully updated on the DMs, and I've made up my mind on a few things with them. And then I'll just talk to the live chat, I suppose, and we'll just go on over to the after show. So let's go ahead. And thank you very much for being here. Hopefully you like the fact that this got summed up. So let's do it. Okay. We've got, let's see here. Wisp says, thank you for exposing this scandalous snake. Well, you're welcome, and thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being objective and watching and seeing all the evidence, because that's what I try to do. I want you to watch Katie's side and hear what Katie has to say. I really do. I know some people will tell you not to. No, I think you should. I think to feel the full gravity of the situation, you need to hear Katie saying one thing and then see all the evidence that goes against it. So thank you for the super chat. Erica King, I can still see her messages even with the deleted Facebook. Erica, excellent. Great. Good. Because that really does help me in my decision with the screenshots. And I've got a little bit of an update, and I'm not fully happy about the update, but I'm not fully put down by the update. Let me just tell you what I think. And then Erica adds, we can use that to prove or disprove. If we have contact with the person that leaked, we definitely can. Definitely. So let me talk to you for a minute here. Okay. So here's how I feel about the screenshots after everything's kind of said and done, and where we're at up to now. Let me get my volume set here. All right. Okay. Of course, the screenshots were mentioned in this, and you've seen them. I did a stream on them a few days ago. Other people have talked about them because they're very shocking. They're very evil, kind of, right? I do still feel that the amount of evidence there is, the amount of circumstantial evidence, there's a lot. So, what I'll say about the screenshots is this. I'm not going to use the screenshots as any type of evidence. I'm not going to consider them in my mind until they've been verified or not. Luckily, Erica just said she's had a conversation with Katie, even though Katie's on Facebook, and even though Katie's Facebook has been down or changed or whatever it may be now, she can still see the messages. So, and I heard from Steve yesterday night or earlier today that he is trying to get in contact with that person and pursue fact-checking them, which is fine. But hear me really quick. I know the screenshots are bad, but there's just too much evidence out there. In the end, I don't think the screenshots, I think if somebody sees this Reddit post, they are going to have enough to say, enough to make up their mind on how they handle the situation. And I think that the screenshots would help somebody to get angry at her. But I think there's too much here. They're still not going to trust her after they find this Reddit post or the other info, you know? And Future, thanks for being you. Thank you for being you. And thank you for that sticker. It's really pretty. I don't know if they could do it like that. That's freaking awesome. Thank you. So what am I saying? I'm saying it doesn't matter. The screenshots don't matter. Yeah, if they get verified, I will update you on them, and I'll criticize the hell out of her there. But the good part about this, it doesn't matter. It's so much there. There's so much there without them that Katie, I did try, and this will be my message to Katie. I don't think there'll be any more updates on this situation, and I'll tell you why in a second. At least for a while. There will be, but not for a while. Let me just do that now, because Katie deleted her Twitter. Katie deleted her Facebook. Not the personal Facebook, as Erica just said. I don't know. Let me know in the chat whether she deleted the personal Facebook, disabled the personal Facebook. You can leave comments and tell people, okay, because it's not that important. She did delete. She deleted the Without a Crystal Ball Facebook, the main Facebook. We're talking like all those followers. She deleted the Without a Crystal Ball Twitter account, or in the very least, privated it and locked it down. No one can see it. Now, she does have a Twitter account with only 800 followers. So why is that? Because she created a new Twitter. She's pretty smart. She really is. I think that I think in the beginning of the situation, she got some really bad advice for how to handle things and did that. She took the bad advice. But I think she's woke up now, and she's talking to somebody who is giving her equally bad advice. But the type of bad advice that it is evil advice. She's getting advice from someone that knows how to hide your tracks on social media. She is doing one of the biggest attempts at damage control I've ever seen today on Twitter and Facebook. I have, 4,000 some followers on Twitter, right? And that really helps my YouTube account. I get 23%, last time I looked, of my external views, which is a good amount of views, from Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, other places. But Twitter's the top one with only 4,000 people, okay? So imagine Katie having double what I have on Twitter and then just nuking it, you know? So I'll say this, the damage control is very high. It's been a roller coaster of a situation. The DMs coming out, the screenshots, all of the talk and the conjecture and everything else about it. We are in a place now where all the evidence is on the table. And I've made up my mind that Katie is lying, attacking anyone she can, false striking anyone she can, and with or without those screenshots, she deserves to have her whole audience know what she's been doing, okay? So I'm not going to self-promote. I'm not going to tell you to share this video, even though you can if you want. Share the Reddit post in the About section on all of your social media. If you have friends that watch Katie, maybe tag them with it or whatever you think is right. You know what I'm saying? Do what you think is right. But it is my opinion that I hope that more and more and more and more of Katie's audience sees this breakdown with the evidence there, clicks the links, reads it for themselves, so that every time they click Katie's channel, I hope that they will, in the back of their mind, know that they're watching somebody that did all of this when all they had to do to avoid this was leave up an apology and continue entertaining their audience. Honestly, I could talk for another half an hour because I went on Twitter, I went to Reddit, I read some stuff, and I've really made up my mind about Katie. And let me give you a little preview, because what I'm about to tell you is going to be in my final summation video, but I'm going to make that video when this is all over, so it'll probably be a few weeks before it comes out, right? By the way, new video releasing in the morning at 7:30 a.m. Pretty funny. It's a funny video. That's not about this. I'll just tell you now. You'll like it, though, if you watch it. Anyway, I'll give you a preview of my summation video where we sit now. There's really nothing Katie can do to fix this. She could have, in my opinion, in the very beginning of it all, to apologize, to stand up. She could have saved some of her viewers by apologizing. I still would have not liked her and not trusted her, and I'll never trust her again after seeing the links she went to. And it's pretty shocking because I've seen all the situations that happen on YouTube. I've talked about all the stuff when James Charles did that, and then the other guy that makes makeup accused him, and then Taddy got involved, and then James Charles flipped it. I've seen all those situations, and the only reason that this isn't like huge, blowing up YouTube, is because she only has 50 or 40,000 subscribers. If she had more, all the other channels would be talking about it. That's the only thing limiting it, is the fact that we're all under 50,000, so a lot of the bigger channels are just like, hey, it's just smaller YouTube drama. But I do think, though, if like one of the bigger channels wanted to look into this and they needed some content, they would cover this. And I think people will cover this in the future, honestly. Because for those of you that haven't seen the non sequitur, like a documentary on the non sequitur falling apart, it's one of the craziest stories on YouTube. And then this is kind of linked to it, and it also is one of the more dastardly stories out there when it comes to the realm of the internet. Not as bad as some, but it's right up there with some of the worst, you know? Anyway, last thing I'll do tonight, I think I got everything. Go to Reddit. There's this Without a Crystal... Let me just... Whoop. There's this Without a Crystal Ball, WOACB Reddit. It seems pretty new. There's only 165 members, but it's pretty funny. It's got good memes, and it's where I found that summation. Got me? You can go down, and it's got a whole bunch of posts. You can go upvote the ones you like, downvote the ones you don't. Interact with people, leave some comments, you know, it'd be fun. I think that if you're interested in what happens in the future, go there, because I'm going to start sharing what I find on this Reddit. That's what I'm going to do. It's a lot. Now, the reason being, I'm still going to share it on Twitter and still look at my Twitter for stuff that comes out. The reason I'm going to share it on this Reddit, though, is because it organizes it way better than a Twitter post would. You know what I'm saying? Twitter posts get flooded with stuff, and on Reddit, there's this huge topic you can look at. So anyway, I'm going to start making sure everything's backed up there. And the last thing we're going to do tonight is talk to the live chat. So let's do that, because I missed you guys. I missed you. And I want to talk to you. Let's do it. All right. Will do, buddy. Will do. Oh, Steve said to look at the moderators for the Reddit page, and it looks like it's Steve's on there. All right. Awesome, dude. Such a good idea, bro. So glad you guys set a Reddit up. I love the way Reddit organizes stuff, so that's so awesome, dude. Hey, Maddie. Thank you, Maddie. Maddie Cook. Good stuff, Uni, for real. Thank you. I want to stay live with you guys. I want to stream for a long time tonight, but I don't want to, though, because I want this video to be a little shorter, and I want it to be watchable, and I want the people who need a summation to be able to get the summation, right, and to know where to go to get it. You got me? So let me go through my live chat real quick, and like I said, I'm going to end this, and I'm going to go to my after show. So if you want to come watch, it's www.mixer.com/UNIRock, or you can just go to Mixer and search for UNIRock, okay? If I'm not streaming on YouTube and it's in the evening, most likely I'm streaming on Mixer. I'm also going to be on DLive, and I'm also going to be on Periscope through my Twitter, okay? So you can find me easy. Everything's in my About section in case you're like, I can't find it. Just go to the About section of this channel, okay? And let me go ahead and get this pulled up. So, tonight's going to be a short stream. Tomorrow, I'm doing a long one. We going to get crazy tomorrow. We're going to have a lot to laugh at. We're going to have a lot of dumb stuff to see. We're going to have some funny commentary, some funny jokes. I'm hoping Team Skeptic will be free tomorrow. I tried to message him before this. If anyone sees Team, ask him if he can come tomorrow. I'll try to work the time so he can get in, because Team is funny with me, and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna look at everything. We've missed a lot this week, so we're gonna get updated on everything we've missed. We're gonna get updated on some new stuff that happened today, and please, in the morning, my video's coming out. So tomorrow, check the channel because it's funny. The ending is so funny. All right. Okay, let's get this done, guys. Okay, I need to know who the person is that leaked the screenshots. That's what I want to know, says Erica. You'd have to talk to, like, Steve and those guys. I could make a guess. I don't want to guess, though. So, yeah, you'll have to talk to Steve. I know that Katie doesn't think that I'm neutral on the situation, but I am. I don't expect anyone to believe that in the beginning, but I do think if you did take the time to watch through my streams or watch through my videos, you know that I was as fair as I could be. Because, like, of course I'm going to be fair, but I'm also going to be honest, so it's not like I'm going to give Katie credit if there's none there. Like, there's been Katie's been doing a lot of crazy stuff, so anyway. Ashley is coming on, says Kalitor. Well, if Ashley does want to jump in tonight, I did message. Okay, let me tell you what happened with Ashley. And I need to close Photoshop. It's taking a lot of my resources. That's what's wrong. Okay, let me tell you what happened with Ashley. Ashley messaged me. She DM'd me. And I talked to her in the DMs on Twitter. And she wants to come on, but you know, I want her to come on when she has time. I'm not going to rush her. So as soon as she's ready, she'll be on here. And she knows that if she's watching and any time while I'm live, she wanted to come talk, she just could message me on Skype, or she could jump in the live chat and let us know, and we'd pull her right in. I don't want to rush her, though. I'd like her to have time to watch my content and to see, like, oh, okay, this guy's cool. He's neutral. He'll be nice about things. You know, he'll let me say my side and all that stuff. And he's definitely not on Katie's side, and I want her to see it for herself. I don't want her to have to trust us, you know? So let's give her time to do whatever she wants to do, and I guarantee she'll be in here when she's ready. So probably this week, yeah. And if she wants to come in tonight, she's more than welcome to, definitely. She made fun of me once, forgetting that I can see her facial expressions and body language, says Tara. Doctor says, Steve, she's going to claim you're the creator of the Reddit now. She's going to claim that Steve owns Reddit. If I know Katie, she's going to go that extreme, because anytime she does something, it's way more extreme than I ever thought possible. You guys are going to make me get all sorts of new platform accounts. I've never used Reddit or Twitter, and now I'm going to have to. And always smiling. That's a good point. I never used Reddit myself or Twitter till I started my YouTube channel. And I'm happy that I did. It's actually really cool. You can subscribe to whatever you want, and Reddit doesn't try to push all this other stuff on you. Twitter, on the other hand, does, but Reddit's pretty cool. Now, I will say they do advertise, and they're a little more straightforward than Twitter, but they're not the best. But it's cool because you get to connect with new people and hear people's opinions, you know. One of the best Reddits ever is search for old pictures. And there's a Reddit that has all these pictures from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, sometimes even before that. And they post them relevant to things going on now, and it's just the coolest thing ever. So, hand sanitizer says, do you mean the PP stream? Wait, Uni, don't go yet. Ashley's coming on. Oh, she's more than welcome to come. Yeah, definitely. I got my Skype up. And if she wants to, she can just let my moderators know, and they can tag me in Discord in the current live stream room and say, hey, you know, let her know. So, Hamster T says, I know that Katie did not sell the audio to TMZ. There you go. So, post it out, get it out there. Like, get like, you know, the thing that'll prove it to people. I think that'll help. But I don't care. I don't think it relates to the story. If I ask myself, does her selling the audio, is that bad? Is her selling the audio good? It's like, why would it be bad to sell the audio? Why would it be good to sell the, like, it would just be good to make her some cash. So only because of that, no biggie. Yeah, it's all good. Okay. Where's my music at, big guy? Oh, there it is. I just couldn't hear it. It was too low. Okay. Let's see. Do you watch Mr. Oh my goodness, my chat's going cray-cray. Let's see here. Where was I? Maybe if I shrink my chat, reload it a little bit. Don't trust any info from Erica. King says, Giordano Downs. Well, let me know why. Just because I'm not going to jump on a bandwagon without confirmation doesn't mean I'm not trustworthy. Somebody get this guy. Yeah, Erica, no worries, okay? I'm not judging you. I don't judge people. I just go off of how people act and the evidence that's there. So you're fine, you know. People will make up their mind, and as long as you got sources, I'm sure you'll be cool, and it's all good, you know. Okay, Uni, I saw you were shocked to read that Amber Portwood had a machete in her house. Do you know the story behind the audio that KJ released? Amber took a machete and tried to attack her boyfriend and son with the machete. I kind of know the story. I've tried, while focusing in on this, I've tried to stick to things that I think are relevant to whether or not, you know, what people are going to look for and what will matter to them in judging whether Katie's lying or not about people online. When it comes to her releasing the audio, at first, I just judged it to be like, you know, something that was outside of the situation a little bit. If it does relate to the situation, let me know and email me before the summation video that I do here in a week or two, UNIRocktv@gmail.com. Because if it relates to the situation, I'll put it in my final video. These live streams are reactionary. A lot of stuff happened while we were streaming, so you're seeing my first reaction. I always come in and update you with another live stream. I always come in and update you with a video, and I do it that way on purpose. Sometimes the trolls like to capitalize on how I do things, but the whole point of a live stream is so that you can see my reaction when new things happen, if new things are going on. So I don't think it's bad for me to react to something that's just breaking or whatever, as long as if I get something wrong in my initial reaction, I update it and I correct myself. I don't see the problem. So I'm going to keep doing it that way, and I hope you keep watching. So anyway, wisp, because people watch and have from the beginning. You can see how many people get blocked on YouTube in just one live stream. She'll have up to 10 a day, and her revenue went down. She said it herself. We watch numbers. You know, one thing that I don't think Katie has settled into is how YouTube works, right? YouTube, on a yearly basis, has several times when everything is down from your views. You see it with the biggest creators. Some that get 1 million views. Every once in a while, they'll get like 400 or 600,000, and then a month later, they'll be back up to 1 million. And YouTube goes through these waves all through the year. And there are certain times where you can say, yep, going to be a slow month, and then it'll be a slow month. And it's not always that way. Sometimes it's the opposite, and you get lucky. Like, it'll be a slow month, and you'll do really well. Sometimes it'll be a good month on YouTube, and you'll do really bad. It's so unpredictable. And I think that since Katie is just gaining her following, and she hasn't had it for a couple of years like I have and other people have, that she might confuse, you know, certain things for why her views are down or her money's down or whatever. And then again, with this drama going on, right now is when YouTube is picking back up. But YouTube's been picking up for a couple months. And right now, she should be like blowing up. Everything should be going good for her. So maybe the drama is having an effect. It's hard to tell, you know. Maddie says, Erica, you're cool and you're welcome here. You are welcome here. Anyone's welcome here if you're not going to troll. If you're going to just have fun or like joke around, you're fine. But people that are trying to get the live chat to argue or upset and things like that, those are the people that get kicked here. You're allowed to support Katie and be in my chat. You're allowed to support Steve. You're allowed to support me. Well, whoever you want to support, whatever side you're on. But if you're going to lie over and over and over after people are going to correct you or send you to a source, and if you're going to troll people and try to get the chat to argue, you'll get kicked here. My mods are really good. That's the one thing that my mods are typically, they make mistakes though. So if you ever get kicked accidentally, email me. I don't even ask questions. You don't have to give me an explanation. I'll just go unblock you, and you can come back in and try again. You know, we don't permaban anyone, and we don't, unless you're a hardcore troll. And we don't believe in cancel culture, so I don't, at least. So, okay. And guys, be nice to people who first come here. I did the title of this video, remember, in the live chat. The title of this video is Two Without a Crystal Ball Fans or Audience. The full story up to now. Yeah, so give people a chance when they come in. Let them know where to go, where to look, and, try to, get people to understand that the main thing when anyone new comes in, ask them to try to seek out both sides, Like, look for a summation. Don't jump right into when people were angry, right? When Katie's angry, you're going to get not as much info. When Steve's angry, you're going to get not as much info. Try to find, like, a video or a post that explains everything, and then go watch both sides after that. And I think you'll be cool. You'll understand why I say that if you do it, Erica says, I'm not listening. I'm not a Katie troll. I'm just somebody who likes seeing both sides, and I never said I was convinced either way. Well, you know what? I'm glad. So do me a favor, Erica. Email me after you go read the Reddit link in the About section, and if you have any questions, email me. But let me know what you think after you go see everything, because there is a lot of evidence out there. And I have a video called Versus Mode. If you watch it, it'll catch you up. So yeah, awesome. Let me know what you think. Even if you still support Katie in the end, let me know, because I'm the same way you are. I will respect your final decision. I won't try to hate you or something. So you know it. If I miss anything you say in the chat, retype it for me. I'm trying to get it done really quick here. Angel Face, fair, respectful, decent Katie should be this way. She's not even close. That's why only the crazy people from reality have went on live with her, says Angel Face. And it's Brandy says she has lost any views or subs, although I know. Okay, yeah, let me see. I'll tell you, because one of the main things I do on my channel is look at analytics and kind of weigh analytics. I made a prediction 3 weeks ago that Katie would lose people, but it wouldn't go into the red. It wouldn't go negative because Katie had a bunch of views in the algorithm. So let's see if I'm right or if I was wrong about that prediction today. So once again, before I scroll down, my prediction for Katie was, because she has around 40 to 80,000 algorithmic views on older videos and new people are joining her channel, her subscriber count will stay in the positive, but it'll gain less than it usually does. And she'll probably get a lot more views due to the controversy, because more people are going to be interested in seeing what she has to say. And I think I'm about on the money here, but let's go to detailed statistics. It'll let us look longer. So let's see. We got, now she's normally gaining anywhere from 600, 400, 200, 500, 200, 500, 5, 6, 900, 4, 5, 9, 4, 3. And then when the drama started, she's been gaining 100, 100, 200. So what's going on here? She's getting people that leave, and then she's getting new people that gain. So she's still gaining, but she's losing enough people that it's offsetting it. And how can I back that up? Right here. If you look, she's gaining 400 with about 100,000 views, 200 with about 70, 500 with about 60. So these averages go right around anywhere from like 50 to 60 up to 100 to 120. And if we go down here, she's gaining a little bit less than that, but she's still getting good views. And she has been deleting some videos, if you haven't noticed. So that'll offset the data for, like, if she deleted a video this day, she probably deleted 2 videos. Why does it show a plus, though? Because she might have gained 100,000, but the video that she deleted was 90,000, so it left plus 13. You see what I'm saying? Most likely she didn't only get 13,000 views there, because normally she gets between 50 and 70 a day from the algorithm. And this is why she's gaining. But I can prove to you she's losing subs, because she normally gets anywhere from 400 to 900 a day before the drama, and now she's only getting about 100 a day because of the drama. And if you look, it's been steady every single day. So what does that tell me? A lot of people have been changing their mind about Katie because of this happening, in my opinion. That's just me translating the analytics, which is something I look at every time some situation pops off on YouTube. I study the analytics. I got some history with it. I'm not perfect with it, though, so I can only give you my opinion, though. And I've missed a lot of the live chat. I'm starting at the bottom. Cassie, absolutely can't wait for Leslie to come back. Yeah, I'm going to be definitely tuning in when Leslie Bass uploads or streams next. Did she do it today? If she got 2 strikes, then her channel would have been down for 2 weeks. I don't know if it's even been 2 weeks. Yeah. So if she got her with 2 strikes, she's got another week, I think, before she can upload. But then again, she is sick, and she's got other stuff going on. So I would just say subscribe to Leslie Bass. If you type it in, it comes right up. Subscribe to her so that you can get her side too when she gets back. Because I bet she's going to weigh in, man. Deborah, she has deleted a lot of her videos and turned comments off for some of them. Brandy says, Brandy's got a member sign next to her name. Thank you, Brandy. That was me on Mixer talking about World of Warcraft. Just wanted to make it clear. I was on my 13-year-old son's account. Thanks, man. Have to run, though. Hope you upload in the morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Like and share and leave a comment. All right. Have a good one, Brandy. Glad you were here. Yep. And I think we're at the bottom of the chat. I subscribe to Leslie and unsub to Katie. Yeah, I do think that... let me say it like this. Leslie and Katie seem to kind of hit the same audience, and it does seem like in the end, Leslie turned out to be the reporter that was sourcing what she said and doing her best to kind of keep things honorable or honest. And then it turned out Katie was the opposite. Support Leslie by watching her old content also. Great point. Yes. Yeah, if you support a YouTuber, that's a good idea. It's a good thing to do. Go and watch one of their playlists, that is a good idea. Because, share their stuff. Like their stuff. Best thing you can do. Brainy, I can see the first 3 seconds of her first upload after a strike now. That bitch! You mean Leslie's going to call Katie that bitch? Yeah, you know it. Kudos to Uni and Steve for doing so much great work with this Katie issue. It must be draining. I slept so much the other day, but I still had to pull my ass out of bed. I was drained today, too. It was weird. I'm usually not drained 2 days in a row. I was drained, man. No. I like doing this. I like it when, there's an issue and there are 2 sides. Both of them are claiming opposite points. You have no idea who to trust. You don't know what the hell to think. You don't know what to do. You don't know who's lying to you. You don't know who's telling you the truth. You want to trust somebody, but then again, you feel like in your gut that you're being used and you're being lied to. So what do? You go to UNIRock. This is what I've been doing on YouTube for 3 years. A lot of times there's not a situation popping off and we're just chilling, having a good time when nothing's going on. But when one of these situations happens, that's what I do. I go see what one side says, try to find the evidence to confirm or debunk what they claim. I go look at the other side, find the evidence for them. I show you everything, every debunk, every confirmation, and then I also show you what's left that's circumstantial, and I just make sure to identify everything, either true, provably false, or circumstantial, and then give you my opinion, and then let you make up your own mind. That's what I do here. And when those situations aren't happening, I just upload funny videos that I find, commentating across the internet, making fun of ding-dongs that believe in the flat earth, or, adding YouTube commentary to a situation happening out there, like with Onision or someone else. So, yeah. I want to thank you guys who've came to my channel and liked my videos, joined my channel, shared my videos, all that. It's been really awesome getting to know a lot more new people. Hopefully you'll take a look at the content that I upload and you'll stick around after this situation's over, because just because it's Katie and Steve today, it's not going to be Katie and Steve tomorrow. There's going to be a different group of YouTubers with a different situation, and I'm going to do the same thing I did here. And keep your eye out, because once I have enough, once I think that a situation has resolved, I put together a written, edited video with the entire story so that it's preserved on the internet. I did it with non sequitur. I did it with all the other stuff that's happened, right? And the reason I do that is because in the future, maybe somebody will hear about what happened and they won't know what to think. And then they won't have to go do all that work gathering all the evidence and going around and doing like all the digging, because they'll have a video out there that shows everything that was there, chronologically explains it, and hooks them up. Of course, after they watch it, they can still go find the evidence if they want. So anyway, though, thank you for watching. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. right here. I got a really funny upload. I found the funniest dude on YouTube. He wasn't trying to be funny. Let me give you a little explanation of what happened with the video I'm uploading in the morning. It's already set to go live at 7:30. Okay. There's a guy out there who thinks that he can use his brain to open doors, to move paper, to knock bottles around, and he thinks that he can make a mental library through thinking and archiving his chi thoughts. And he is funny. So I'm going to break down his channel in the morning on my video. It's funny. By the end of it, there's a twist at the end. Can I just say that? There's a twist at the end. And yes, D, I'm going straight to Mixer right now. It's only 1 a.m. I still have another hour at least in me. Guys, I'll see you over on Mixer. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you. Okay, I am outie. I'm just waiting on my ding-dong assistant to play a freaking song so that I can go out of this and do my ending. Here it is. All right. I'll see you. Thank you, Andrew. Let me see what you got here. Still not as funny as the King Kung Fu Master who thinks he can defeat people without touching them. We'll see in the morning when that video pops up. We'll see. Please do me a favor. Try not to self-promote inside my chat. The mods will ban you, and I don't want you to get banned. Please don't self-promote.